Oil prices have come under pressure after US President Donald Trump spooked energy markets over the weekend. In a tweet, he said, just spoke to King Salman of Saudi Arabia and explained to him that because of the turmoil and dysfunction in Iran and Venezuela, I'm asking that Saudi Arabia increase oil production, maybe up to 2 million barrels to make up the difference. Prices too high, he has agreed. And this was the effect of that tweet. Brent crude prices slumped by around $1 to about $78.10 per barrel before recovering some ground. But at least some of the turmoil that Trump's referring to was caused by his own move in May to withdraw from an international nuclear deal with Iran. The reimposition of US sanctions curbed Iran's ability to produce and export oil, sending global prices higher. And to counter the drop in production from Iran and Venezuela, Russia and the oil producers cartel OPEC, which includes Saudi Arabia, agreed last month to effectively bump up their output by up to 1 million barrels a day. But that still doesn't seem to have satisfied Trump. Now, earlier I spoke to Derek Brower, the managing director of research for petroleum policy intelligence. I asked him if Saudi Arabia and other OPEC members can maintain global oil supplies at current levels if Iranian exports are disrupted.
In the past 18 months have shown OPEC's ability through cutting production to increase the oil price. They didn't officially say that that's what they were seeking to do to increase the oil price. They said that they wanted to balance the market. But clearly, their actions have helped bring the rally in prices. Is it manipulating prices now, as Trump accuses? Well, it's a bit rich coming from him, frankly, because one of the other reasons for the increase in the oil price is to do with Trump's own political interference in oil markets, his sanctioning or threats to further sanction Venezuela's oil sector, and of course his withdrawal from the nuclear deal with Iran and his wish to reduce Iranian oil supply to the market to zero. It's lost some barrels that it's exporting to the market already, but over time, if Trump gets his wish, which is to see zero exports to the market from Iran, then you're looking at a loss of 2.5% of global supply, 2.7 million barrels a day, for example. I mean, that's a huge amount that the market would lose, and of course, it'd be devastating for Iran's oil sector. The question really isn't whether Saudi Arabia can produce more oil. It can. It's whether Saudi Arabia and the other Gulf producers can produce enough to compensate for the losses from Iran, the losses from Venezuela, losses from Libya, losses from Nigeria, from Angola, even countries like Canada, which has lost 360,000 barrels a day of oil supply over the past few days.